wanted to share two options that you have if you choose not to video your lesson plan using your smartphone or iPad. That is probably your simplest method, is to take the video camera on your smartphone or your iPad or tablet and just video your lesson plan and your materials. You do not have to video yourself talking, but you do have to video, you have to speak as you show your materials and your lesson plan. Just two other options would be to use screen recorders on your computer. The first one would be to go to screencast-o-matic.com, which I have showing right now. And this is a free screen recording. You can record 15 minutes at a time. And basically you sign up and then you can start recording. It's very easy. This shows you everything to do on the website. It's a safe, free download. If you have QuickTime Player on your computer already, you can actually go to File, and to do a screen recording, you choose New Audio Recording, and that allows you to start the audio. Then, after you have your audio recording started, you go to New Screen Recording, which I'm doing right now, and that would start your recording of your screen. Another option for QuickTime, if you don't want to just record your screen, if you want to record yourself talking, you can choose New Movie Recording, and then your webcam that's built into your computer will video you, so it'll be facing you and you can record yourself. So using either Screencast-O-Matic or QuickTime, you have the technology needed to video this project. Again, you can also use a smartphone or a tablet and video as well. In the next part, we're going to learn how to do that screen recording. Using Screencast-O-Matic or using QuickTime Player, you now have the ability to video your screen. So I'm going to just demonstrate what this project would look like if you're sharing through your screen. So you can hear my voice talking right now, and you can see in front of me a lesson plan. Now, this is a lesson plan one of my students has turned in the past. I'm not going to go over the entire lesson plan, but for this project, you're going to walk us through the main parts of your lesson plan. It's important that you share the grade level and the activity title, the duration. You can talk about your standards, your objective, the curriculum alignment, and your rationale. Then we get to the most important part, I think, for this demonstration, and that's the list of materials and the procedure. So when you get to that list of materials, in your screencast, you're going to have the ability to showcase what these materials look like and give us a visual. That's where this demonstration differs from our first lesson plan sharing. So the first thing I wanted to show you is if you're using a piece of literature, you can show a picture of it. So I have Chrysanthemum by Kevin Henkes. I have a picture right there. Also, I've included for this demonstration the video, and this is the video of Chrysanthemum by Kevin Henkes. So you don't have to play the whole video.
By author Kevin Henkes and read by Anna Maria Perez de Tagli. Anna Maria is a singer, dancer, and actor who has appeared in Fame. And
the day she was born was the happiest day in her parents' lives. She's perfect, said her mother.
I think it's important for us to know that the book may be on YouTube, so if you want to use the book and you don't have an opportunity, you could share that during this lesson plan demonstration. So also in the materials, we see that there is a vocabulary poster for the activity, and I've showed a picture of this completed right here. This would be your completed project for this lesson plan. And you'll need markers and paper, and you wouldn't have to show something like that. You don't have to show wipe-off boards, you don't have to show pencils, but any resources or any completed projects for your assessment or activity you should share. Then you can talk us through the procedure. You do not have to read your step-by-step list, but give us a summary of the procedure so we understand the lesson. So I would be describing how the boys and girls are going to make a vocabulary poster, how I would start my lesson with a book, and so forth. You can describe to us the evaluation or assessment. In this case, the evaluation is looking at the project that the students made, and then I would be assessing this on either a rubric or a checklist. That rubric and checklist should be attached here as well. I do not have that because, again, I'm using someone else's work, but that's something you definitely want to have included in your demonstration. The last section on your lesson plan is the adaptation and extension, and you could share very quick summary of your adaptations and extensions. You will also have a reflection in your lesson plan. You do not have to read that reflection because that is for me to read, and you don't have to share that with your peers. So you're just giving a summary of your lesson plan and showing those materials, and you can show them as pictures. If you're videoing this using a smartphone or a tablet, you can just scan your materials. But you notice I don't need to have you in the video speaking as long as I have your voice describing. I know some of us have anxiety of showing our video in front of people. So if you don't want to video yourself, you can video your screen, or you could be videoing just the paper that has your lesson plan on. Just be careful if you choose to use a smartphone or a tablet instead of a screen recorder that we can actually read the lesson plan as you describe it, so we can follow along as we go. This is how we do the screen recording. The next video is going to show you how to upload it onto Wigio. You have all been asked to join a special Wigio group just for this project. An invite went out earlier today, and it was inviting you to the Wigio group that was Education 270 Lesson Plan Demonstration Sharing. You will go in through that invite and join our group. And to get there, the easiest way would be to follow the link in the email, or within our Hack D2L page, if you go under Resources, there's actually a link to Wigio that will take you into our groups. So if you click on it, it will ask you permission to access the information, and then you'll be right there into our education groups. Now, you may or may not see the same files because of the different groups that you're in, but within our Education 270, you're going to want to join that lesson plan sharing group. To post to our lesson plan sharing group, it is fairly simple, and there's a couple different ways to do it. Now, if you have your video for sharing your lesson plan demonstration, and it's just a file on your computer, you're going to upload that along with the document of your file of your lesson plan through Files. So both of those will go under Files. If your video was uploaded to YouTube, you will put your video in through a link. The problem with Wigio is you can't put files and links in for some reason. So I'm going to show you two ways around it. I'm going to show you the file way first. So what you're going to do for your conversation, and you're going to put in your conversation lesson plan demonstration, and you can put number 1 if it's your first one. You're going to put the grade level, and the plan that I shared with you was 2nd grade, and it was vocabulary poster was the activity. I want this in the topic because that way when people go to view it, they're going to know what they're looking for. So if they're going to teach 2nd grade, they're going to look for 2nd grade lesson plans. If they want to teach pre-K, they're going to look for pre-K lesson plans, or maybe they're going to look for those specific activities like vocabulary posters or big book activities or phonemic awareness activities. So this gives you the opportunity to share what you're using, what your lesson plan is about. Now I go under Files, and I'm going to find them from my local drive, which is right on my computer. And the first thing that I'm going to put in there is my video. and I'm just picking the video that's on my desktop for you, but you would put your video, whatever it's entitled, and you choose it. And it's going to start loading that there, and the video will probably take a while. If you can see up here, it says uploading files, and it's going to be slow. The next thing you'll do is you'll click Local Drive again, and you'll find your lesson plan demonstration. So this is mine right here. You'll choose that, and you'll see this one will load pretty quickly because it's only a document. So that loaded already. Under comments, you could put second grade, and you can put, I'm not sure why that doesn't say second grade. There we go, second grade, and you can put vocabulary poster. You can put whatever yours is here, but you already have it at the top, so it's not necessary. You can see right here, my video is loading. When it's all loaded, make sure under participants, it says Education 270 Lesson Plan, and that's your group that we're sharing in. And then you'll hit post. So just wait for it to load. It has to be 100% loaded, and it will show right here underneath. If you want to load all of your files at once, so you'll have 2 lesson plans and 2 videos, you can put both of the topics at the top and just load both lesson plans and both videos here and hit post, so then you only have 1 post. That's fine as well. But if you took your video, and this is actually a little more simple, but if you took your video and you're going to use YouTube to share your video, then this is what you do. I'm actually going to close out of this, so it's not going to show anymore. Here, you'll start the same way, lesson plan video, or lesson plan demonstration. You'll put your grade level, you'll put your instructional area, and then what you'll do is go to Files, just like we did before. It'll load the actual lesson plan, but then under our kind of posting area, you'll add your link to your video for YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube. It's not YouTube, is it? It'll get me there. And I'm going to go into my own account, and you'll have your own account as well. And then I'll go into my videos. Now I don't have a video right now of a lesson plan because I'm not doing the project, but I'm just going to select something. So I'm going to select our weekly,
week 12, we will be
our assessment video. And there's 2 ways to share it. You can go up here and click and copy the address, or you can go to share in your settings and get the same link, whichever you prefer to do. And then you're going to go back into Wigio and you're going to paste the video link. Okay, so now we have our video that was uploaded to YouTube, and down here we have our lesson plan document. Then you would hit post. So 2 ways. You can just upload the video from your computer, then you post it under files, or you can put the link to YouTube and your document. When you hit post, you'll see now it's showing. There's my lesson plan, and there's my YouTube video that we can just click and watch. If you do it the other way, it takes a little bit longer, and you'll just have 2 files here instead of the YouTube video up here. Now, I know this sounds a little bit confusing, but this is exactly what you need to do to post to Wigio. If you try this and you're running into any problems, let me know. But now you can view everyone's videos and lesson plans that you'd like to for the entire group of 270 of all my students. And that gives you a lot of different options for saving and making a file for whatever grade levels that you think you'd like to teach.